Oh, there's a barrier meter. I've finally noticed that.
Yeah, I noticed that. Because I was like, oh, special moves, and then I was like, I have no clue how special moves might work.
I see. So is it? Nothing seems to diminish it though. I can't work out this game for the life of me.
I think we'll come back and play this another day when we've like both practiced and worked out how the hell it works.
This game is lacking in complexity, I feel, but a fun romp regardless.
It is. It's delightful. It's recapturing my youth a little. I don't know about you.
Eat it.
I love his flurry. He's like, get away from me! Get away!
I always like the idea of Amy as this innocent stalker. You know, like I feel that sort of fun has gone from her personality in recent games, except she's just sort of a general stalker. You know.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm gonna admit something that may be super sad.
Why?
I collected the Sonic sticker album, which basically had like pictures from the basically the Mega Drive games and the Mega CD games. So it had some basically screenshots of the anime intro for Sonic CD.
Oh, yeah.
And so it had Sonic sort of consoling Amy as she was crying and then zooming off and stuff like that. And yeah, I completed that album.
Oh, well done.
My obsession was definitely the Mega Drive era, and then I kind of went off Sonic because they just didn't really do anything with the property decently for the Saturn. I still owned Sonic R.
Yeah, which is...
But
I like the music of that game, not anything else about it.
Super Sonic Racing, try to get your feet
above the ground.
Oh, it's amazing.
I had that on PC, but it was shit. For some reason, my copy was faulty and didn't have any of the music, so it just Sonic and friends running around a silent and empty course. It was like Dark Souls. it was just the pitter patter of their feet on the ground.
Amazing.
As, in this sort of dead environment.
Oh, that was brutal.
Eat it. Oh, something's fallen.
Someone clearly ate it.
Yeah.
What was I going to say?
Sonic. There's no defense against that.
No, there's not.
Eat it. Oh god.
Sega just really dropped the ball and didn't keep the momentum going for Sonic fans.
Well, they tried with Sonic Extreme, but it was never finished.
Yeah, have you heard about fans trying to recreate it?
Yes, I have.
That's really exciting because it looked really nice.
Ow. it the fisheye lens idea was novel, but I feel like it'd be hell to navigate.
If you played a game called Bug, on the Sega Saturn.
Bagu.
You could kind of work out how it would work.
Yeah.
Because that kind of it wasn't fisheye, but it had that sort of 2D but 3D plane. You turned a corner and then the camera rotated.
Ah, I see.
And so it could have really worked, but yeah, Sega, there was a lot of shit going on in Sega back then, wasn't there?
Unfortunately, so yeah. Well, the Saturn was just a great console, but a commercial failure by any and all accounts, unfortunately.
Well, it's the thing of no one's been able to successfully emulate it because it was just such a beast. It was a beast that no one can recreate.
Did you say emulate or immolate?
Emulate.
Okay.
Assimilate.
Assimilate. Yeah.
So it's just really sad. Just sad what happened to the Saturn. I was a Sega fanboy.
Yeah, it's a shame that it died with the Dreamcast. I hear they're taking a step back from console development now to focus on mobiles, which is always the death throes of any company, I feel.
It is. They've got such good classic games. If they were able to get some of the classic Sega Saturn era on there, I think it would be a mine that they could get through.
Look at this seizure face.
They consistently re-release the Shining Force 1 and 2, but they've never translated Shining Force 3 Part 2 and Part 3.
There were 3 parts to that game?
Yeah, and so the second 2 parts only came out in Japan.
Yeah,
and fans have translated them, but you kind of have to hack your Saturn and then download bootleg copies that have the new text put in.
Are they all substantial releases in the vein of Final Fantasy X, 2?
It's just basically you get to see the fights that you're in from a different perspective.
Oh, that's
or
neat.
so you cross paths with a certain character, like an air army, and you don't sort of like attack them. You get to have a discussion and stuff. And yeah, it's sort of like because like any war, there's like certain factions going on.
Yeah.
And it just gives you different perspectives from my understanding of it. And it would just be nice to eventually play it, because I really like tactical JRPGs. But
I love them, but I'm terrible at them. I had Shining Force 1 on PC, and I couldn't get past the second battle, I think. They were long, and I was not tactically minded at the time.
Well,
Slightly more so now.
I remember getting Shining Force 3 when it first came out on the Sega Saturn, because I was like, this game is immense. This looks like my cup of tea.
Yeah.
I really like Final Fantasy 7 on the PlayStation, and I got into RPGs hardcore through that.
Shining Force is kind of interesting in that it kind of it rather explicitly bridges the gap between JRPG and tactical RPG.
Yeah.
In that you would actually walk around the battlefields like organically after the turn-based battling was over. For the most part, they would actually form the world map. At least in Silent Force 1, that was the case.
Yeah, not in like it was kind of like like most tactical RPGs where you just go from battle to battle, storyline battle, storyline battle. That was good. That was a good finisher.
Yeah.
And so it was the first time I ever played a tactical JRPG, and it blew my mind. But I got stuck on the first level for like 2 days.
Yeah.
Like I just couldn't do it. Because I just didn't get down the strategy, and then I just learned, and then since then I've never gone back. Like Dante, he was always my boss. Like when in doubt, just bring Dante in with his lance and just fuck everyone up on his horse. Well, he was a centaur, just like ride him into battle and just fuck everyone up.
He was a centaur on a horse.
Well, yeah, like my nostalgia's a bit hazy.
That would be a sight to behold.
I'm on to come down about having a little sleeping. My brain no function.
Brain no work.
No work, no mores. Like faith, no mores.
No brain, no cry. That's always been my philosophy. Ow.
Eat my spiky foot.
You know, I think there's room for a Sonic game in this vein.
Absolutely.
Nowadays, now the canon is a little more established.
Well, the problem is, like...
And nostalgia being as bankable as it is nowadays.
Pokemon's gonna win because, in the sense of fill that void of just, like, crazy animals fighting.
Pokken.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, that's gonna be fun.
I'm gonna enjoy that.
I don't know how Pikachu is gonna fit into that schemata, because they have to include him out of obligation.
Yeah.
Oh my god, okay.
Get away from me, you bark.
Bark the polar bear. When do polar bears bark?
I don't know.
If he was a dog or a tree, it would work. As stands. like penguin eviscerator, the polar bear, that would work. Fuck off.
I mean, let's face it, Sega have made worse mistakes than calling something penguin the incinerator.
Perfect. Oh, well done. Fine.
I have no idea. I just mashed X button. And
well, it worked out for you quite well. Boing,
look at him.
Boing, boing,
It looks like he's just doing a Russian dance.
Okay. Time-wise. Down. We've been playing this 25 minutes. One more game?
One more game.
Okay, this will be...
Well, you've had 5 wins and I've had 4 wins, so it's either to draw or...
Oh, my absolute victory.
Oh, who should be? I think Knuckles. I think Knuckles is the king.
Knuckles versus Tails.
Oh, we all know who's going to win. Knuckles.
The classic match.
For Sonic Psychic.
Yeah, you beat up this small mutated fox.
The brutal attack.
Yeah. So look how big Tails' feet are.
Oh, I'm dying.
It should be called feats rather than tails. Yes, defense. I think now that we've actually put some stakes on this, we're being a bit
competitive.
Yeah, well, competitive and cautious. Oh, fuck off.
To the face.
Oh, balls. The pain.
The pain.
The fear.
Well, at least you have the pride knowing that we end on a draw if I win.
Yeah. Well,
I keep automatically wanting to pick up all the rings. Like,
yeah.
I've been conditioned to do so.
Oh, come on.
So yeah, despite my lack of faith in Sonic during the Saturn era, I still bought a Dreamcast as my first console for that generation.
Oh, it was the first one out, in fairness, but
because Sonic, I played it in Toys R Us, like on a before launch display, and just Sonic Adventure and the whale just like blew my mind.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god, this is a return to form.
Like that was an astonishingly confident transition to 3D. That game.
And then
flawed but confident.
Absolutely. And then Sonic Adventure 2 came out, and like it had.
Oh, okay. You can fall into that apparently.
And again, it blew my mind. And then just sort of, they kind of just made rubbish apart from on handheld consoles. Well, Sonic Rivals was rubbish on the PSP, which is nonsense.
But I enjoyed Advance 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah, it had a nostalgic feel to it.
It did. It didn't handle quite as well as the previous games. There was something slightly off about it, but it looked great. It sounded great. It was fun to play. So yeah, not much to complain about.
Yeah.
Apart from not being as good as its immediate predecessor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But with console releasing, it just dropped the ball because then you had like Sonic and the Secret Rings and that kind of trilogy.
Ooh, it's close. Yeah, I hear that. I hear the Secret Ring. Oh my god, I fell out the stage. I can see that on the replay. Oh god. Yeah, I hear Secret Rings wasn't too bad.
Not? I don't know. I never played it.
I hear it was an oversimplification, but it wasn't like Sonic couldn't do with some simplification in recent years.
Well, in 3D, you kind of need a little bit of control taken away from you.
No. At least I got that moving.
But yeah, they had that whole trilogy of sort of games. So we drew. Do we play one more match to see?
Yeah, okay. This will be the final. I don't like his face. It frightens me. That's not how one laughs. One doesn't laugh in increments. You get in short bursts. Okay. I will be fine. I will be Sonic.
And because there's so much history to mine in terms of Sonic games and stuff like that, I want to talk about everything all in one go and just like have scatter shots of actual thoughts.
I'm sure we'll play other Sonic games in time.
Yeah.
You'll get it all out eventually.
Absolutely, one by one. But what's
what? There's a hang on. There's a move that goes me go. I'm ready. I'm ready. Come for me. Come for me, big boy.
Ooh, that was a good move.
I believe this is the first appearance of the Pico hammer, which is Amy's weapon.
Yeah, absolutely.
And proved absolutely useless in all contexts. Like, do you remember her levels in Sonic Adventure, which are borderline survival horror? And then that terrifying invincible robot would chase after her, and your only defense was the Pico hammer, and if you used it too much, you would become invincible. And it was terrifying. I was scared to play those levels as a kid.
I like how you have terrifying memories of it.
Oh yeah, I remember it took me ages to actually play this Super Sonic because I was not expecting that to happen, and it was a big question mark, and it scared the bejesus out of me when I was 9 or whatever.
Yeah. I've only just realised that we're fighting on top of a computer screen.
Oh yeah.
It's beautiful.
It reminds me of MGS2 when you go inside the rectum of Arsenal gear. And that's not mine. That's their terminology, not mine. I'm not just being puerile. That's what it's called. But yeah, there's code all over the walls and whatnot. Oh, whoops! Eat it. Oh, it's close. Oh, it's close.
And so when we're talking about Sonic Heart, like after not playing it for years, like having that as a fond memory of something that I did, and it being nice.
Ow.
I don't know how I got like invincible stars. I just got got invincible stars.
Feel my wrath.
Coming to the internet, and then the internet generation of like creepypastas, and then finding out about Tails.
What? Sorry, did you see that?
Yeah, it's got more like about fighting vipers to it as well.
Yeah, that was a bit actually. Oh shit! 2 seconds left. Quick! Oh no! Ha ha! I lunged it out.
You lunged it out.
Anyway, what were you saying?
What a fitting end for like Sonic Fighters.
Let's finish with your creepypasta story.
So the Tails puppet.
The Tails doll.
Yeah, how it like haunts you and kills you and stuff like that. Like that was beautiful.
Yeah. Some elaborating upon the unclear mythology of Sonic R there. You know that Sonic R was made in Britain?
Yeah, by Traveller's Tales.
Traveller's Tales, yeah. Decent enough developer. I don't know what happened to them.
Probably got eaten up by EA and then spat out again.
Amongst many. You heard that happened to Maxis now. That's tragic.
It's disgusting.
Poor Amy, look at that. That's not a very pleasant sight to go out on. But that's the one you're getting, viewers. Sorry.
So, overall, Sonic Fighters felt quite nice.
Not better than I expected. It wasn't a travesty, as I've heard it was. It's just simple and, not really sort of open high-level play, I'd say. But a fun enough aesthetic experience.
I think it was worth the £1.50.
Oh, absolutely.
Just for your amusement.
Do you want 75p of that?
No, I'm good. Good. Sorry, this isn't Facebook or Fake Block. So that's it for this episode. We'll see you again soon.
See you soon. Bye-bye.